Right, well, I'm outside of Sacred Heart Church.
Today we're learning 35,000 migrants.
Ever since the deal with UTEP, you may have heard of Proposition K.
Harris says that as long as there are no consequences for migrants.
Well, Ryan Romero's family is living out their worst nightmare right now.
A rain-snow mix coming down right now in Sedona as there's a winter storm warning in effect from now until Thursday night.
There's snow. There's actual snow.
Peter Simpson in Penny Mills, visiting from Maryland, woke up to winter weather in the desert.
You couldn't see anything. It was totally obscured. You looked out the window, we could see our car parked in front of our B&B, but that's all you could see.
Slushy snow and wet rain hitting the area Wednesday as the snowfall frosted the iconic red rocks.
That's why we came up. We saw that it was snowing and we had the day off, and we decided we better come see it while it's here.
Jake and little Lennon drove in from the valley to see it all. So did Josh and Gabby.
We saw the weather. We're like, oh, perfect time. We haven't been up here in the snow, and it's been a long time since I was a kid since I've been up here. So it's awesome. We just thought we'd brave the weather and come up here.
And while these two are loving every moment, Daria from Vermont is a little confused.
I was coming to the desert to get some sunshine and get a little break from the cold, and here I am in the snow in Sedona.
Deb Swanson and Marie Adams from South Dakota weren't expecting to need their coats either.
We kind of came to Arizona for the warmth, but we are seeing lots of Arizonas, so it's all good.
With East Coasters Jason and Angela trying to stay warm during a 5-mile hike this morning in the snow.
We weren't expecting this weather. We're from Pennsylvania, so we wanted warmer weather. But here we are, so we're making the best of it.
A steady stream of people parked to the airport overlook to capture it all.
I love the snow on the Red Rocks. I think it is the most beautiful sight.
Posing for pictures and soaking it in.
Words can't actually describe it, neither can pictures.
Near those they love.
The view is amazing, and of course, I got the best view right here.
New tonight at 9, a former NFL player who spent time with the Arizona Cardinals and 2 other NFL teams needs the public's help tonight.
Chris Washington says he lost his 1989 San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl ring while running some errands in the East Valley. So he's hoping someone will find it and return it.
Fox 10's Lindsay Regis joins us live now with more on this. Lindsay?
Hey, John and Christina. Yeah, Chris believes he lost it while he was out grocery shopping in Gilbert. Now, this is more than just a Super Bowl ring to him. This is the ring he shows young athletes to inspire them to want to make it to the NFL. Former NFL linebacker Chris Washington remembers winning the Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers in 1989 like it was yesterday.
A dream come true. I watched football growing up, and then all of a sudden, I'm one of those guys now.
He's worn his Super Bowl ring on his right hand almost every day since.
That meant so much to me, and I use that when I have that when I go speak to students, and it's something they're looking for. Where's the ring?
In 2016, Washington was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
He also has significant short-term and long-term memory loss, and it's been attributed to concussion suffered while he was playing football.
Chris and his wife Julia have tried to pinpoint when he may have lost his ring.
I'd gone out to dinner one night and got back home and didn't realize that I didn't have the ring on my finger.
Julia says they went to Fry's, Costco, Total Wine, and Winco near Pecos and Higley Roads in Gilbert on March 14th. That's when they may have lost it in a parking lot.
I thought the clanking noise was the seat belt buckle hitting the metal door frame. So it never in a million years dawned on me to take a closer look and see if anything had actually fallen.
They're hoping this sentimental treasure falls into the hands of a good Samaritan.
We'd like to be able to get it back. We hope that someone finds it, and maybe through this story, someone recognizes it and reaches out.
To find the ring, the Washington family asks that you turn it into Gilbert Police or you contact them directly. We have their information on our website, fox10phoenix.com. They're also offering a reward. Reporting live in Gilbert, Lindsay Regis, Fox 10 News.
Lucy ya va para 5 meses.
Lucy is almost 5 months. She's still a pup.
We've all heard the saying, a dog is a man or woman's best friend. Angeli Soso says her dog Lucy is more than that.
Pues nosotros decimos que los animales son como parte de una familia también.
We say animals are part of the family, and Lucy is part of ours. We say she's our baby girl.
Ciso is a migrant who made the treacherous journey from Venezuela to the United States. She came with her family and what little belongings they could carry, including her 2 dogs.
La queremos mucho y pues no tenemos ese corazón de dejarla atrás.
We love her a lot. We didn't have the heart to leave her behind.
Along the way, she says they made the difficult decision to leave the larger of the 2 dogs behind in Panama.
Sí, es difícil cuando traes una mascota.
It's difficult when you're bringing a pet. We couldn't continue with her, but we were able to bring Lucy along because she is small and fits anywhere.
A migrant's journey to get to the United States and turn themselves in at the border is a long one. Many times they bring their pets with them, but to their surprise, they get separated from their pets once they turn themselves in at the border because their pets are not allowed inside the detention facilities.
Y yo no la quería dejar.
I didn't want to leave her.
Ciso says that realization made her question her decision to turn herself in.
Me decían que al entrar a Estados Unidos me la iban a retirar.
They told me that once you enter the United States, they will take her away from me and I wouldn't be able to see her.
After a week in Juarez, she decided it was something she had to do.
Me entrego a la migración.
I turn myself in and they take her away from me. They told me there was a chance I could get her back.
Lloraba y mi hijo lloraba y decía, mami, extraño a Lucy.
I would cry and cry. My son would cry. He told me, Mommy, I miss Lucy. I would tell him, don't worry. God willing, we will see her again.
While Border Patrol separates pets from migrants while they are being processed, arrangements are made with Animal Services or Bridge Pups Rescue to pick up the dogs. Migrants are given the contact information of the organization. Ciso says an agent handed her a phone number to a woman named Ruby Montana, who would help her reunite with Lucy.
Yo lo cuidé como que si fuera mi vida.
I took care of that paper as if it were my life. When I got out of the center, I turned my cell phone on and called Ruby and she answered. Ruby was on her way to the center, and that's where I was able to see her again.
I have Lucy, and she's gonna be reunited with her family.
When you realize these people's stories, the hardships, the struggles, the obstacles that they went through, especially, for example, through the dangerous and deadly Darien Gap, some of them being kidnapped, being threatened, and you realize, right, that they did all this just for the opportunity to make their lives better, and the fact that they wouldn't leave their pets behind because pets are family. And so to be able to reunite them right after they've gone through so much, it's just, I don't think there's a dry eye in the room.
Ruby Montana is a director of Bridge Pups Rescue. She has taken up the task of reuniting migrants and their pets who are separated at the border.
That's actually one of the questions I get asked the most is why? And for me, it's a question of why not? I feel that if you can do something and you're able to, you do have a moral obligation. For me, it's just a matter of doing what I can to make people's and animals' lives better.
Before Montana started reuniting pets with their owners, she would find dogs who crossed from Juarez into El Paso. She says her brother, who is a Border Patrol agent, would call her to pick up strays he found on the job.
So CBP or Border Patrol calls me, I go and I pick up the dog that crossed over, and then I get them fosters, I get them vet care, and then the plan is to get them their forever homes.
Last summer, as the crisis at the border escalated, she found herself connecting migrants with their pets. Montana alone has been able to reunite nearly a dozen migrants with their pets, but has been able to find nearly 100 stray dogs a home in El Paso.
It just sort of made logistical sense that whether it was a dog that crossed over by him or herself from Juarez, or a dog that was at the bridge, you know, with a family of migrants, I became the main contact.
Montana believes that there will be a lot more work to do once Title 42 is lifted.
Yeah, if anything, I don't think things are going to get better anytime soon. I do anticipate maybe a little bit worse.
She hopes to use her experience and connections to make it possible for people to cross the border and keep their pets.
I would really love to see a change in official Border Patrol policy, and this is something that I'm actually working on from the academic perspective.
Ciso says since she's been out of the processing center, she has not left Lucy's aside until this moment right here. she has to once again say goodbye to Lucy. Sisso is in search of a permanent home for her small family. She says that these last few minutes she got to spend with Lucy have been some of the most wonderful but heartbreaking moments for her.
Familiar que me recibe vive en un apartamento con alfombras.
The apartment of the family member I'm staying with doesn't allow pets, so I have to leave her behind until I can find a place where they accept pets and be with her again. Hopefully, it won't be long.
Ay, qué lindo.
Hi, I'm Soraya. Follow me on my socials.
Use my promo code.
Hi, I'm Susley. Follow me on my socials.
Influencers. You see them all over your feed, but how did they get so popular? Most people don't know that that term goes all the way back to the 17th century. In 1760, Joshua Westwood, a craftsman, crafted a tea set for Queen Charlotte while publicizing himself as the potter of Her Majesty. Fast forward to 2006. The first real wave of influencers came from the term mommy blogger, where moms would share their lives online.
Teach my little sister how to use concealer.
The social media sphere grew when the app, Instagram, rose to the top of the app charts in 2012.
It's absolutely grown. I mean, you see it with any big-time influencer and the opportunities and doors that it's opened for that individual.
Then, as the pandemic forced people indoors, TikTok changed the game in 2020.
Everyone, it's my birthday. Nowadays, we have TikTok, so I think that that's an easy way to just put something very organic out there and it getting millions of views, millions of likes.
Influencer marketing is a form of advertising on social media, involving brand deals and product endorsements. Basically, people can get paid to post about a product.
When it comes to like the marketing aspect, the business aspect, it's all positive. It's nothing but exposure.
But how realistic is it to pursue a job in social media? Local influencers from El Paso say it's hard, but worth it.
But there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into it. It does take a lot of time, maybe 2 hours setting up and recording myself, liking how I sound, liking how something looks, also the editing afterwards. I feel like it does take its time and you really have to be passionate about it.
Soraya Yanar is a Spanish teacher by day and a beauty influencer by night. She says beauty has always played a big part in her life, and it's why she started posting on social media, eventually gaining a following from younger Latinas.
This platform really gives me that voice to be able to reach out to thousands of girls.
Staying true to yourself is something she hopes to get across to her audience.
¿Estás seguro que está quedando bien? Sí, sí está quedando bien.
People follow the true person that you are. So if you're kind of copying another influencer, that's really not going to work. You have to be you.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be able to share with you Shein's new sister brand, Motive.
One 18-year-old influencer is showing that age is just a number.
I'm so young and I've already done all of this.
Romina Terraces is a senior at Santa Teresa High School and a part-time student at NMSU. She says despite her age, she already has brand deals with big companies.
I was really excited actually when I first got message from Shein. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so big.
Terraces says starting her influencer career at such a young age opened up so many doors for her, and she's hoping she can influence her generation and those to come to do the same.
People also that are older than me, that they're like, I look up to you, and it's crazy.
¿A Grecia? ¿Vamos a ir a Grecia? Voy a hablar de mi pasado.
Miguel Reda is a 36-year-old content creator. He shows people that travel doesn't have to be a luxury.
So I started sharing not only the travel experiences, destinations, but also how I'm able to do this using credit card points to help me pay for that.
Once his follower count grew, his commission started flying in.
It's about a year ago. People started reaching out to me and telling me, hey, you could sign up through an affiliate network and get commissions.
Reda also works for the government, but he hopes
I'd like by the end of the year to be able to completely replace my salary, my government salary, and just do this full time. Truly did not expect any of this, and that's why I enjoy the experiences that I do, because I never thought I'd be able to do stuff like that.
The word influencer, taking on unique meaning to each of these people.
Powerful.
Inspirational.
Impactful.
Motivational.
Both on and off the screen. Desai Mancini, KFOX 14, News at 9.